What is up, guys? Just an absolutely wild day, not only with the trade deadline, but just all over the NBA on Twitter. Some things we saw with the NBA draft tonight, so I'm going to get into a little bit of that. I know there's a lot of trades I'm probably not going to be able to cover, but I'm going to focus on the big one. So obviously that big one is James Harden going to the Philadelphia 76ers in exchange for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks. So that's the trade. Overall, just my thoughts on the trade. I think it's a good trade for both sides. I think James Harden, he clearly expressed his disinterest with Brooklyn. So giving an opportunity to have him play under Morey once again, I think will be a good opportunity. He's obviously playing with another superstar in Joel Embiid. I'll be interested to see how that combo works because in the past, James Harden's really worked best with kind of pick and roll centers where Embiid's going to demand more post touches because Embiid's just a different beast. He's one of the best players in the NBA. So it'll be interesting to see how that relationship works. For the Brooklyn Nets, once again, I like this trade for them. This is kind of a win-win just because of the situations they're in. They get Ben Simmons, who obviously hasn't played yet this year because of his beef with Philadelphia. They get another shooter in Seth Curry to kind of replace that role they had with Joe Harris to kind of provide extra spacing for the team. And they get Andre Drummond, who obviously they're very thin at the center position, so getting Andre Drummond, a great rebounder, I think will help out there. And the 2 first-round picks don't hurt either. So some other things from today. You had Joel Embiid. If you check out Joel Embiid's Twitter, he posted the RIP Bozo meme. Very funny as soon as Ben Simmons got traded. So clearly he's glad Ben Simmons is off his team. Some other things. We had the NBA draft, All-Star draft tonight. And James Harden went last among the reserves. And LeBron, you could tell, was kind of setting this up eventually. Obviously, KD's probably pretty upset with the way James Harden handled himself in Brooklyn. So he wasn't going to pick him, and LeBron was kind of almost forcing his hand to make it more and more obvious as it went. Clearly, James Harden's a great player. I don't think there's any reason that LeBron wouldn't pick him other than that. So that was quite comical. If you haven't checked that out, I'd check that out. I think some of the clips are on TNT. I'm sure if you go on Twitter, you can see the rest of those. But that's kind of all the drama and news unfolding from the situation between the James Harden and Ben Simmons trade from earlier today.